Welcome everyone. We're happy to have you here in our virtual accessible martial arts class. If you've taken class with us before, welcome back. Glad we can continue in this format. If you've never taken class with us before, welcome, and we can't wait until we can train with you in person as well. So we're going to get class started today. As always, we start our classes with a show of respect. So, if you can, feet together, hands by your side, bow. Hello sir, hello ma'am. All right, we're going to get our class started by stretching, so I'm going to pass it off.
Hi everybody. For those of you that I haven't met, my name's Patty. I usually do the martial arts program with James, Patrick, and Paul. I help them out. So today I'm going to do some stretching for you. We're going to start out like I usually do in the morning. Every morning when I do my Tai Chi, I'm going to warm my muscles up a little bit before we start to stretch. So I'm going to rub my hands together. I got my teenage daughter Sadie doing my filming for me. She's helping me out. If you see my cat at all, that's Kiwi. He sometimes will pop in on me while I'm doing stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm going to make small circles up my arm. So I'm just rubbing like this. I'm going up the outside of my arm, trying to warm those muscles up. Now, if you have a muscle somewhere that's sore, you can just rub that area a little bit more. Okay, then once I get up towards my shoulder, I just rush down. So what I'm trying to do is bring positive energy, good energy into my body. I'm going to go up my arm again. Make those little circles, bring them all the way up your arm. When you get up to the top, you can rub that shoulder a little bit. And then we're going to brush down the inside of the arm. Now I'm going to go up the other arm. Okay, so we want to go outside again, little circles, up the arm, up the arm. Hope everybody's doing good today. Exercising some every day is good for you. Rub, rub, and then brush it out. Brush out that bad energy. Okay, one more time up the arm. So again, we start at the bottom, work our way up towards the body. Make sure you do a little rubbing at the shoulder. And then brush out. Now we're going to do our legs a little bit. For our legs, we want to start at the top on the outside. And again, I'm going to make little circles. Doesn't matter whether you're standing or sitting. I want to go down all the way down. And I'm actually going to go across the front. You can do your feet if you had, I had shoes on. If you had no shoes on, you go across your feet too. And then I'm going to work up the insides. If you have bad knees especially, you can give those knees a rub. And I want to go all the way up. Then I'm going to start again at the outside. We're going to go down and up one more time. So I go down the outside, make little circles. If anything's sore, you can focus on that area more. All the way down. And again, if you got bare feet on, you can massage the feet too. And then I'm going to go up the insides with those little circles. All right, and then we can shake it out. Now we're going to do a little bit of stretching. So I'm going to reach up to the ceiling as far as I can. Now when you do this, you want to pretend that there's a string. Pretend it's coming out the top of your head and somebody's trying to pull it. So you want to stand up as straight and tall or sit up as straight and tall as you can. Okay, try to keep your eyes focused forward. Really extend. And then I'm going to go out to the sides. Slow. And now I'm going to push with my hands. I'm going to put my fingertips up. And I'm going to push the heels of my hands out. And then turn. So I'm going to turn my fingertips so they're facing behind me. You're going to continue to push the heels of your hands out. You should be able to really feel that. Now I'm going to look towards one side, so I'm stretching that neck. Don't do it too fast. You don't want to get a kink in your neck. And then turn towards the other side. And then I'm going to go back straight forward. Now I'm going to put my palms down, and I'm going to turn my whole body. You want to do it slow again? And I just want to look behind me. Turn as much as you can. Just pause there for a moment. And then I'm going to turn slowly, come back to the front. And then I'm going to go back to my other side. And just turn, turn, turn. Nice and slow. And when you get to this point, you want to hold it for a moment. And then we're going to return slowly back to the front. And then let it go, shake it out. Now we're going to do it again. This time when we do it, if you're standing, you're going to squat down. You'll see when we do it. When I squat down, I'm going to tighten up my whole body. So I'm going to do a little bit of isometrics. So isometrics is when you use the muscles in your body, you tense them to make them stronger. Okay, so again, we're going to start at the top. We're going to point, stretch those arms as much as you can. And you want to also make the top of your head go towards the ceiling. Stretch it as much as you can. Once you've stretched as much as you can, then we'll go out to the sides. And then I'm going to point my fingers up. Now this is where I'm going to squat. If you have to widen your feet, that's fine. Widen your feet. I'm going to squat down. And now I want to tighten everything. I want to tighten all my muscles. And you want to kind of do a body check. So I'm doing my legs. I got those tight. My arms are tight. My tummy's tight. My back's tight. Sometimes I forget to tighten my tushy though. You got to tighten your tushy too. All right, and then I'm going to rotate my fingers back. Keep trying to hold it. I know it's hard. Keep everything tight. Make sure you're still breathing. And we're going to release that. Stand back up. And now we're going to look towards one side again. Look towards the other side. I'm going to turn and hold it. Turn back to the front. And turn the other way. Hold that for a moment. And then we'll go back to forward again. And let it out. Okay, we're going to do another one. All right, so this time I'm going to point forward. My hand's out in front of me. And now I'm going to pretend like I'm telling my daughter Sadie to stop it. So I'm going to turn my hands up. I'm going to pretend like I'm pushing against an invisible wall right here. Once you've done that, turn, rotate your fingers to the outside if you can. If you can't, just go as far as you can. And now I'm going to go a little bit further. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try to go down with them. You're really going to feel a pull on the top of your wrist. You're really stretching your wrist doing this. Okay, now go back up. I'm going to return them to a kind of a neutral position. Now I'm going to pull my arms back, way back, as much as I can. Oh, I'm going to try to pull my shoulder blades in. Oh, that feels tight. All right, then hands down. And we release that. We're going to do that one again. But this time when we pull our arms back, we're going to go into a lower horse stance. You're going to try to tighten everything up. All right, here we go again. All right, so we're going to put our hands out. Now we're going to go up with the fingertips. Push those arms out. Rotate your hands to the outside. Try to push with the heels of your hands. Then down if you can. It really stretches the wrist nice. Dude. Now we're going to pull our arms back. And now we're going to add those isometrics. You're going to pull those shoulder blades together. And we're going to try to squat down. Now whether you're sitting or you're doing this from a squat position, you want to try to tighten everything. Ooh, tighten your legs, your back. Don't forget about those buttocks. Ooh. That's it. Hold it. And now come back up. Whew, and shake it out. All right, I'm going to do one more for our back. You can do this whether you're sitting or standing. All right, so I'm going to go down towards the floor. If you're standing, if you bring your feet closer together, you'll feel it more on the back of your legs. If you're sitting, that's fine. You want to reach down as much as you can. And then I'm actually going to go to the outside. Swing my arms around. Bring them back down. Pause when we're going down. Try to get down a little bit lower than you did the time before. All right, now I'm going to go up again. Big circle. And we'll go back down to the bottom. Try to touch those toes again. This time I'm just going to reverse the circle. Up. And all the way around. When I get down to the bottom again, try to touch those toes. One more time, up and around. And we're back. Wiggle it out. Today we're going to do a little bit of cardio exercises, maybe incorporate some of the punching drills that James and Patrick have been working on. But we will start out, you can wiggle out, get the blood flowing and everything. We're going to start out with warming up our arms because we're going to use our arms a lot today. So we want to put our hands out, palms up, and you're just going to bring your arms in as much as you can. If you can touch your shoulders, fine. If you don't, that's all right. Okay, so we're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, when we get that out, we're going to do 10 more. We're going to do everything in sets of 2 today. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now you're going to put your hands out to the side. Palms are down. I'm going to be bringing my arms in this way. Okay? All right, sets of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think my cat just walked by. He might do that occasionally. All right, we're going to put them out again. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're going to work the triceps a little bit. I'm going to turn sideways just so you guys can see. I'm going to pull my arms back, my shoulders back, and we're going to do this way. 1, okay, here we go, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll go that one out. We're going to do another one. So you should feel it in your triceps in the back of your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, wiggle that out. Hands out to the side. We're going to start off with a slow circle. We're going to work the deltoids now, the muscle right up here. I'm trying to get the whole arm worked out. And we'll just make big, slow circles. Now we're going to make them a little bit smaller, but you can go a little bit faster too. And of course, the longer you do this, the more it would hurt those deltoids. All right, a little bit smaller, a little bit faster. And, okay, really small and really fast now. Oh, feel the burn. All right, now we're going to reverse our circle. And this time we're going to work from the inside out. So you're making a little bit bigger circle, but a little bit slower. All right, make them a little bit bigger, a little bit slower. That's it, keep going. I know at this point sometimes the deltoids start to hurt. If it hurts too much, you can stop. But otherwise, try to keep going. All right, now really big and slower. That's it. Oh, 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rub them a little bit. All right, now we work the lower body a little bit. If you're sitting, let's see, we got, oh, here comes Kiwi, my cat. All right, so if we're sitting, you're going to sit down and you're going to move in this way. You're going to do like mini crunches almost, and you're going to do elbow to your knee, elbow to your knee. So if you're standing, you're going to bring your leg up to that elbow too, okay? So we're going to go this way and try to go across your body, across your body. It's going to work your legs and your buttocks. All right, ready? We're going to do 2 sets of 10 again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, another set. Take a couple deep breaths. All right, here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. More deep breaths. All right, so now we're going to do some of the punching combinations that James and Patrick have been working. So a lot of these you should recognize them anyway. Okay, so we'll start out. I'm going to stand in a neutral bow stance or a fighting stance. So I got 1 foot a little bit forward, 1 foot back. So I've got my weaker hand is going to be with the foot that's forward. Okay, I'm going to have my hands up. I want to protect my face. I want to keep them up at all times. I want my elbows in. This helps protect my ribs and also so you don't look like a chicken. So my backhand, my right hand is my power hand. I'm a righty, so that's the way that is. If you're a lefty, you'd stand the other way, okay? But I'm going to stand with my left foot forward, my right foot back, and I'm going to do a jab, jab with my front hand, and then a punch with my backhand. Okay, so our sequence is going to be jab, jab, punch. So on the punch, I try to rotate my hip in so that I extend that arm out. If you're sitting in a chair, you want to pull that shoulder away from the back of your chair so that you elongate that punch. All right? So now we're going to do a set of 10 of them. We'll take a couple deep breaths, and then we'll do another set. Okay, the first set we'll do slower. Okay, so jab, jab, punch, 1. Jab, jab, punch, 2. Jab, jab, punch, 3. Jab, jab, punch, 4. Jab, jab, punch, 5. Jab, jab, punch, 6. Jab, jab, punch, 7. Jab, jab, punch, 8. Jab, jab, punch, 9. Jab, jab, punch, 10. All right, we'll do the next set a little bit faster. Now, if you work really fast, if you've got good cardio, you can go faster than me. If not, you can go a little bit slower than me if you want, okay? Here we go, 10 more. Jab, jab, punch, 1. Jab, jab, punch, 2. Jab, jab, punch, 3. Jab, jab, punch, 4. Jab, jab, punch, 5. Jab, jab, punch, 6. Jab, jab, punch, 7. Jab, jab, punch, 8. Jab, jab, punch, 9. Jab, jab, punch, 10. All right, so now we're going to use that same jab, jab, punch, but we're going to add a duck to it, or a little bit of a dip. So if you're seated, you're going to do a roll. So you're going to do jab, jab, punch with the backhand. You're going to dip down and come back up, and then go right back. Jab, jab, punch, roll. Notice I keep my hands in front of me at all times. I don't want somebody to hit me in the face. I want to be able to block. Okay, so jab, jab, punch, roll underneath. Okay? If you're standing, we're going to add a little bit of a squat into it. Okay, so we're going to go jab, jab, punch, squat down, and come back up. I'm still doing that roll a little bit, and I'm coming back up and getting ready for my next jab, jab, punch. All right, we'll do the first set slower. Second set will be a little faster. Okay, jab, jab, punch, duck underneath. 1, jab, jab, punch, duck. 2, jab, jab, punch, duck. 3, jab, jab, punch, duck. 4, jab, jab, punch, duck. 5, jab, jab, punch, duck down. 6, jab, jab, punch. 7, jab, jab, punch. 8, jab, jab, punch. 9, jab, jab, punch. 10. All right, next set, we'll do them faster. Okay, jab, jab, punch, duck. 1, jab, jab, punch, duck. 2, jab, jab, punch, duck. 3, jab, jab, punch, duck. 4, jab, jab, punch, duck. 5, jab, jab, punch, duck. 6, jab, jab, punch. 7, jab, jab, punch. 8, jab, jab, punch. 9, jab, jab, punch. And 10. Woo, wiggle it out. Take a couple deep breaths. That's it. Breathe into your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, we're going to do one more exercise. Okay, we're going to use an elbow that Paul showed us in one of the first videos. He did an elbow around the body. So your elbow comes around this way. So you got to turn that waist. Doesn't matter whether you're sitting or standing. In the style of karate I study, we call this a roundhouse elbow. Okay? So let's try 10 of those elbows. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're just going to add one more move to that elbow. This is going to be our last exercise we do today. Okay, so we're going to do that elbow, now that you got that one down. And when we come back, we're going to do a back fist. So you're going to use the back of your fist to hit them. So you're going to knock their head one way with the elbow, and then bang, come back around with the back of your fist. Okay? Let's try a few of those slow, and then we'll do another set a little bit faster. Okay? So elbow, back fist 1. Elbow, back fist 2. Elbow, back fist 3. Elbow, back fist 4. Elbow, back fist 5. Elbow, back fist 6. Elbow, back fist 7. Elbow, back fist 8. Elbow, back fist 9. Elbow, back fist 10. Whoo! All right, ready? Last thing we're going to do, we're going to do those faster now that you got the motion down. Okay, ready? Elbow, back fist 1. Elbow, back fist 2. Elbow, back fist 3. Elbow, back fist 4. Elbow, back fist 5. Elbow, back fist 6. Elbow, back fist 7. Elbow, back fist 8. Elbow, back fist 9. And elbow, back fist 10. Woo! Wiggle it out. Make sure you take some deep breaths. And then as you do those more and more, and your cardio gets better and better, you could incorporate more sets of 10. All right, that's all for today. Thanks.
Okay, here we are for our martial arts lesson today. I'm lucky to have Trinity back to help us to work together here, because today we're going to be doing a block that we can practice together, but then we're also going to work on how we could transition that block into almost a hold where you could control an attacker a little bit. So this one can be a little complex. It definitely takes practice, and I know it's hard because we're separate, but I do encourage you to practice. And if you did have someone you could work with a little, very gently, not hurt anybody, getting your hand placement right does take practice on this one. So you know, you're all getting advanced. We got to start upping up the difficulty here a little bit. So today is one of those situations. So the first thing we're going to work on together is a different type of block. Most of the blocks we've worked on together have been one-handed blocks. This one I'm going to ask you to use 2 hands, okay? So I call it an X block, and it is to protect from a strike that would be coming from above. So if you were seated or someone taller than you was attacking and they went to attack from up to down, whether it was with like a hammer fist and they wanted to hit down on you, or even if they were punching down, or I mean technically even if they had a weapon, you know, you might be able to protect yourself. But again, weapons, try to get away. Like, we don't want to try to fight anyone with a weapon. It's just so dangerous, and the likelihood you won't get hurt is very low. So if someone has a weapon, you want to get away. We always want to get away, but weapon is just to another level. All right, so that's my soapbox on weapons. But for today, we're going to work on defending against that strike from above. So we're going to do the X block. For the X block, I'm going to have you push your hands up in an X, okay? Just like it looks, an X. For the purpose of this, I want you to put your stronger hand, which for me is my right, in back, okay? So I want you to push up, and my right hand is back towards me, okay? So let's practice that together. I'm gonna count, and then I want you to do your X block and go, "Aya!" All right? All right. So 1.
Aya!
Louder. You at home, louder. Ready? 2.
Aya!
3.
Aya!
4.
Aya!
5.
Aya!
6.
Aya!
7.
Aya!
8.
Aya!
9.
Aya!
10.
Aya!
All right, good. Good job, Trinity. Good, I like it. All right, so now remember, when you're doing this, you want to leave a gap there where you're catching the attack, kind of in that crease. And you also want to make sure you're driving up, because someone's coming down on you. They're coming with force. You want to be able to drive your hands up as hard as you can. You don't want to be pulling them back, because then they're going to push right through. you want to be almost like you're trying to punch up through the ceiling or something like that, okay? So now we're going to go to the next step, which is how we could then convert this into a hold where you could actually control your attacker a little bit, okay? This is tricky. So this one's going to look weird and it is a little tricky, but I want you to practice it and see if you can get it, okay? So I'm going to attack Trinity. We've practiced ahead. She is now pretty good at this, so let's see if she remembers what I taught her. So we're going to start very slowly. We're going to do this with the X block. So you see she's got me, okay? With her bottom hand here, she's going to turn her palm toward her face and grab me. So you see, this is the tricky part. She turned her palm toward her face, thumb under, and now she's got me here, okay? From here, she's gonna pull my arm down, put her head up to my neck, and now she can hit. She can knee me. She can do whatever she wants from there, okay? So we're gonna show that again slowly. We go for the hit, she blocks. Turn your bottom hand towards your face, thumb under, grab. Now she's gonna pull down and the other hand slides to my neck. Ooh. Now she's got me. My hand's stuck. She's got me here. Now she has the control. All right, we're gonna do it a little quicker. Remember, hand to your face. Practice at home even if you don't have a partner. Practice X, hand to your face, pull down and the other way, okay? So we're gonna X, hand to your face, pull down. Ooh. She has way too much fun doing this to me. I just want to show, before we go, that this can also be done seated, okay? So now Trinity's gonna attack and I'm the defender. All right, so she's gonna come from above. So I block. Again, my front hand here, my left hand in my case, is going under. So I turn my palm to my face and go under with my thumb. So she's just resting here. If from here you find you're trying to twist your arm and you're trying to do all these, you're probably twisting the wrong way, okay? So we're here, turn palm to my face, I got her. I'm gonna slide up, and from here, I've got her. I've got her trapped. I could even keep pushing until she falls down. You know, I could take this hand and hit her. I could tickle her, do whatever I gotta do to get her away from me. Okay, so one more time, Trinity. Come down. Good. All right, ready? X block, turn palm in, slide up, and then, you got that control now, okay? Push her away, she'll be off balance. All right. No children were harmed in the making of this video, right, Trinity?
Yep.
All right, good. All right, nice job, everyone. Now let's cool down. Thank you, Trinity. All right, nice job. Make sure you practice. You know, you can do this over at your own pace. Make sure you get all your practice in as much as you can. We're now going to do a cool down stretch. So if everybody, you can reach your hands up. Good. You're going to have you reach your left hand back. Nice. Feel that stretch. All right, and switch sides. Good. All right, reach your arm across your body. Good work. Switch sides. Good. All right, now I want you to stretch forward. Stretch that back out. All this punching, everything like that, you're gonna feel that stretch in your back. So stretch forward. Good. Turn to your left side. The other side. Good. Now if you can, stretch forward as far as you can safely. Have you come up, slowly look up high. Good. Come up, shake out. All right, good. Before we end, I'd like to do our meditation. I know these times, everyone's probably feeling a little pressure, so now is a perfect time to practice your meditation. It's good to just clear your mind, let your body heal. So if you haven't done this before, the most important thing is try to let your mind be empty. Thoughts will come into your mind. That's okay. Don't get stressed about it. The important thing is just to let the thoughts pass and try to focus on your breathing. If you feel you need to count, that is another good thing you can do. The important thing is just try not to focus on anything specific, except your breathing, if that helps, okay? So you can sit, kneel, stand, whatever you'd like. Close your eyes if you'd like. But we're going to take a little time to empty our thoughts and just focus on nothing for now. Good. Please feel free to do that longer if you need to. Whatever helps you stay grounded, stay focused. Nice job today, everyone. We're all going to end class as we always do with a show of respect. Feet together, hands by your side, bow. All right, nice job. Ayah!